Good morning, students. Today we will study phylum Annelida. Definition of phylum Annelida is the annelids are basically triploblastic. They are bilaterally symmetrical, metamerically segmented, and a coelomate worm. First time जो है coelomate worm appear हुआ with a thin flexible cuticle around the body. फाइलम एनेलिडा में 4 क्लासेस हम लोग पढ़े हैं. नंबर 1 पोलीचीटा, नंबर 2 ओलिगोचीटा, नंबर 3 हाइरोडिनिया, नंबर 4 अरक नलीडा. After this we will see general characteristics. Then we will see each of these classes with examples. I have typed it. You can see, students. Annelida are described as triploblastic, bilaterally symmetrical, metamerically segmented, a coelomate worm with a thin flexible cuticle around the body. Their characteristics are they are mostly aquatic. They are marine. They can be found in fresh water too. Some are terrestrial, burrowing, tubicular. They are sedentary or free living. But some are commensal and parasitic. Commensal and parasitic are not free living. Commensal कहते हैं when one animal is neither harming nor benefiting the other one. But that animal, the first one, is getting the benefit from the other. That's why they are living together. But the other one is neither getting the harm nor getting the benefit from the other. तो पैरासिटिक कहते हैं जो हार्म पहुंचाता है अदर वन को और खुद बेनिफिट लेता है. कमेंसल में खुद बेनिफिट लिया लेकिन दूसरे को कोई नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाया, ना ही फायदा पहुंचाया. Okay, students. So their body is elongated, triploblastic. They are bilaterally symmetrical, and they are truly coelomate also. Okay, body form is wormy form. Their body is metamerically segmented. Okay, externally by transverse grooves and internally by septa into a number of divisions, and each division is called as segment. Okay, मेटामियर, और हर सेगमेंट को मेटामियर या सोमाइट कहते हैं. कहने का मतलब कि बाहर से देखने पर एक ग्रूव जैसा दिखता है बॉडी के ऊपर, लेकिन अंदर से सेप्टा है, डिवीजन है, और इस डिवीजन इज कॉल्ड सेगमेंट. बॉडी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज ऑफ ऑर्गन ग्रेड सिस्टम. Epidermis is of a single layer of columnar epithelial cells covered by thin cuticle not made of chitin. Next, their body wall is contractile or dermomuscular, consisting of outer muscle fiber, circular and inner longitudinal. Outer muscle fiber, that muscle fiber can be circular. Okay, and inner muscle fiber is longitudinal. Appendages are jointed when they are present. Locomotory organs are segmentally repeated. Chitinous bristles called setae or chetae are embedded in the skin. Okay. And that skin, chitinous skin, can be bored by lateral fleshy appendage or parapodia. Next, they have sesosylous coelom and divided into compartments by transverse septa. and it is mostly developed in leeches. Coelomic fluid is present with cells or corpuscles. Next, their alimentary canal is straight, tube-like, and complete. Means mouth is also present, anus is also present. It is complete, extending from mouth to anus. And the digestion is entirely extracellular because you see here that alimentary canal is complete, tube-like. That's why digestion is extracellular. Respiration occurs through their moist skin or the gills of parapodia and head. Next, blood vascular system is a closed type. Blood is red due to the presence of hemoglobin or erythromycin dissolved in plasma. Next, excretion is by metamerically disposed coiled tubes called nephridia, and this nephridia is communicating with the coelom, communicating the coelom to the exterior. Coelom में waste products जमा हुए और nephridia is communicating. Nephridia is taking the fluid from the coelom and it is filtering, and the waste product is discarded to the outside. Their nervous system consists of a pair of cerebral ganglia called brain. Okay, so brain and double ventral nerve cord is present in them, and and they have also segmentally arranged ganglia, and the lateral nerves are present in each segment. So in each segment, they have paired ganglia and lateral nerves. Receptor organs are tactile organs. You can see. They have taste buds too. Statocysts, इसे पढ़ेंगे anatomy में. Photoreceptor cells. In some species, eyes are also present with lenses. These animals are monoecious. That is, they are hermaphrodite. In some animals, some species, sexes are separate. After fertilization, the cleavage of the embryo is spiral and determinate. Fate of the blastomeres are determined well before. That's why determinate. Dioecious means sexes are separate, or unisexual species are also present. The development is direct in monoecious form, but indirect in dioecious form. So larva किसमें आएगा? Dioecious form. So when larva is there, a trochophore is also there, and it is the characteristic in case of indirect development. Okay, जिसमें indirect development हो रहा है उसमें trochophore है. Trochophore कहाँ हुआ? When larva is developed, and larva किसमें develop हुआ? Dioecious form में, when sexes are separate in those species. Regeneration is seen in them, and asexual reproduction also occurs in some species. Classification of phylum Annelida. आपको बताया ही, phylum Annelida के 4 क्लासेस हैं: Polychaeta, Oligocheeta, Hydrodinia and Arak Nalida. तो सब मिला के phylum Annelida में nearly about 8,700 species we know, And these are divided in these 4 classes. Basis of the division or groupism into the classes is the presence or absence of parapodia. These are the criteria. CT, metameres or segments, and other morphological features. So first, we will see class number 1. That is Polychaeta. Poly means many, chaeta means hair. They are mainly marine. Some species are freshwater. They are carnivorous. Body is internally segmented. And externally also it appears as segmented. You can see in this picture. Externally also it appears as segmented. And internally also it is segmented. You can see seta. Their head consists of prostomium and peristomium. They bear eyes, tentacles, cirri. You can see cirri, tentacles, and palps. CT are numerous on lateral parapodia. Clitellum is absent. CD or branchy or both may be present for respiration in them. Here I have shown the example. These 2 pictures are. This one is Nereis. And this picture belongs to Teribella. Their coelom is spacious but divided by intersegmental septa. Alimentary canal is provided with irreversible buccal region. Reversible buccal region and protrusible pharynx. Pharynx बाहर भी आ जा सकता है. Excretory organ is segmentally paired nephridia. हर segment में paired nephridia present है. Sexes are separate, means they are dioecious, so development is indirect. Gonads are temporary and in many segments. Fertilization is external. Asexual reproduction is also seen in them. Bilateral budding, trochophore larva present. Okay, because development is indirect, dioecious. So the larva is present, and that larva is called as trochophore larva. The next class is Oligocheeta. Mostly these animals are terrestrial. But some are freshwater forms. Both with conspicuous external and internal segmentation. Body is with external and internal segmentation. Head is not distinct and without sensory organs. The Oligocheeta. Common example is earthworm. You can see in this picture, earthworm, Ferretima. this picture belongs to ट्यूबी फ्लैक्स। तो क्योंकि ये ट्यूबी सेपरेट ऑर्डर से बिलोंग करता है, ये दूसरे ऑर्डर से बिलोंग करता है। इस क्लास के दो ऑर्डर हैं। CT are few in number but embedded in skin. Parapodia absent, no legs. Glandular clitellum is present for cocoon formation. And pharynx is not reversible. And without jaws. These animals are hermaphroditic. That is, sexes are united. Testis is anterior to ovaries. Ovary पीछे है, testis आगे है. पीछे means towards anus and testis is towards mouth. Is near. Development is direct, so no trophophore larva is seen in this class. So development is direct, fertilization is external. In cocoon, no larval stage is found in them. Class number 3, Hierodenia. Hierodo means leech, joke. Mostly they are ectoparasite, blood sucking or carnivorous. Few are marine. यहाँ पर एक मैंने फ्रेश वाटर एग्जाम्पल लगाया है और एक मरीन एग्जाम्पल है। ये लीच हो गया, फ्रेश वाटर, एंड दिस वन इज फ्रॉम द सी, मरीन स्पीसीज। ओके, इसका नाम है प्लैकोडेला एंड दिस वन इज हाइरोडिनिया, हाइरोडिनेरिया। हाइरोडिनिया तो क्लास का नाम है, हाइरोडिनेरिया लीच, कॉमन नेम इज लीच। Their body is elongated, usually flattened, and dorsoventrally or cylindrical. Dorsoventrally body is flattened. कुछ टाइपिंग मिस्टेक्स भी हैं, उसको इग्नोर करोगे। The body consists of a fixed number of segments, 33, and each segment breaks up into 2 to 4 rings or annuli. Segmentation is seen externally, but not internally, because internal septa is absent. पैरापोडिया, एक छूट गया यहाँ, लगा लेना। पैरापोडिया and CT are absent. So no parapodia, no CT. Both anterior and posterior ends of the body with ventrally situated suckers. आगे और पीछे, एंटीरियर एंड पोस्टीरियर, दोनों तरफ सकर्स हैं। दोनों तरफ से ये ब्लड सक कर सकता है। Okay? Mouth opens on the ventral surface on anterior suckers, while anus opens dorsal to the posterior sucker. एनस जो है ओपन होता है डोर्सल साइड, हियर टू द पोस्टीरियर सकर। एंटीरियर ऊपर में है, सॉरी सकर ऊपर में है, एनस नीचे में है। लेकिन माउथ में, माउथ opens on the ventral surface of the anterior sucker, while anus opens dorsal to the posterior sucker. एनस पोस्टीरियर सकर में डॉर्सल है, ऊपर है, माउथ एंटीरियर सकर के नीचे है, वेंट्रल है. Okay. Phylum is much reduced in them due to the filling of some tissues, and it forms hemocoelomic sinuses. These animals are hermaphrodite with one male and one female gonopore. Fertilization is internal. Asexual reproduction is not seen. Eggs are laid in cocoons. Development is direct without free swimming larval stage. Hermaphrodite, एक फॉर्मूला समझ लो कि हर्मा मोनोसियस अगर रहेगा, okay, when sexes are not separate, then development is direct. Okay, when development is direct, there will be no larva. ये लीच हो गया, हाइरोडिनेरिया, और ये हो गया प्लैकोडेला. The next class is, the last one is Arak Nalida. These are marine annelids. Okay, exclusively marine form. Body is elongated and worm-like. CT and parapodia are absent in them. One is, three examples. This one is Polygordius. This one is Dinophilus. ये Dinophilus है, ये Polygordius है. Polygordius and Dinophilus. These two examples I have included. Body is elongated and worm-like. CT and parapodia are usually absent. You can see no parapodia. पानी में रह रहा है, कोई पैर की जरूरत नहीं है. External segmentation is slightly marked by faint. Slightly marked, but it is faint. While internal segmentation is marked by coelomic septa. Their prostomium bears 2 to 3 tentacles. Anterior portion of the mouth bearing 2 to 3 tentacles. Sexes are separate, means they are dioecious usually, but some are hermaphrodite too. तो जो इसमें hermaphrodite है जो एनिमल, उसमें ट्रोकोफोर लार्वा भी सी. Examples: Polygordius, this is Polygordius, and this is Dinophilus. So here, students, Annelida is over. In the next class, we will see phylum Mollusca.